What's up? What's good? What's happening, you guys? Welcome in, welcome back. This is going to be a all signs message in regards to the spiritual attack on the collective right now. I know you guys are starting to see it manifest for real in the 3D, and there is some light that's being shown because it is manifesting to, it's almost like a precipice point, you know, a tipping point, if you will. And we see it with Palestine. We're starting to see it with Congo, which I don't know why it's taking people this long to really catch on to what's going on there. But now we're also starting to see it with, I think they're calling it white lung. It's a type of pneumonia, which started in China, and it's still consuming China. It's still everywhere there, but now it's popping up all over the US. And I'm sure other places that I just haven't heard about yet. So, there is a very physical attack, but it's a spiritual thing. Like it's making me think of the 100. I'm one of those people. I do a lot of the movie quotes, song quotes, but it really is making me think of the 100 when the grounders send Murphy back and he's sick, and then everyone gets sick. They didn't do it to necessarily kill the 100. They were trying to soften the battleground that they were coming in to attack the next morning, right? So it feels like a low blow. It's almost like that bullshit your sibling does. Anybody else, they'd be meeting you the fuck outside. You know what I mean? Square up. You got to answer for that. But when a sibling does it, it's almost like, you know, you're ready to write them off. But you kind of can't for some reason. And I think that has to do with the governments, right? Like, we're so ready to write them off. So many different countries, you know? We have absolutely fucking had it because the government's interest is not what the people's interest is. And there's a spiritual connection to it. Those of you that know, you know. Those of you that don't, I'm going to try to drop the pieces in a way that it can make a little more sense for you because, like, I can't completely spit things out. I'll lose my channel. They'll shut me down. I don't want to say too much. I can't put a target on my back like that. But this spiritual war, what have we got in regards to that right now from the Angel Tarot? Please and thank you. Because this is really nasty. And I know a lot of other creators are talking about it as well. I think there's a few of you that are waiting for me to speak up on it. I just kind of wanted to understand it more. And I'm glad I did because now I know about the white lung thing too. Because that I just found out in the last couple of days. So had I spoke on this sooner, I wouldn't have made that connection. The Hermit, waiting for, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm totally getting Knight of Pentacles off of this Hermit. Going within, seeking the answers. Alchemy and transformation, rules natural events, and helps with spiritual progress. This feels like, I love how there's a timer and a scythe that are red here. You see that hourglass and the scythe? It's almost like the spiritual protection. Like, you might feel this attack in some way, but it's not going to be as bad as how other people might be feeling it. Yeah, 7. This is the number 70, which is about divine intervention and overcoming obstacles. And 7's actually a challenge number. But it's about clearing blockages. It's only a matter of time before these blockages are removed, before this illness is removed. It's only a matter of time before the jig is up, is what I'm hearing. The people know. The people know. Something that was hiding. Something that was lurking in the darkness. There is absolutely some light that's being shown on it here. Rules natural events. Flowers are blooming in Antarctica. That's a natural event. They're going to actually try to recreate woolly mammoth by using, I believe it's an African elephant DNA, and to help slow down the polar caps from melting. Something about the heavier animals on the tundra is going to pack it down, and it really does help to keep it cooler. You better not think about bringing back the saber-tooth tiger, because that's just unfucking necessary. Natural events, but it's not natural because they're doing it with tubes. They're doing it with science. It's not... I don't know about this. I'm sorry. I'm trying to connect this card with all the messages going on currently, and I'm just having a hard time with that natural thing. Divine power guards against mental troubles. This is the Queen of Wands. With 4, that's the number of law and justice. Gorgeous right there. The hidden God. I am telling you, there's something within you that's been hiding, and you're bringing it out. It almost feels like, you know how you pick and choose your battles, and you just haven't found a battle worth fighting for. You just keep walking away, minding your business, staying in your lane, you know, doing your thing here, not wishing ill on others, but also not signing yourself up for some dummy mission here. And I feel like there's something that needs to come out. This could also be something that your current self is not aware of, but had to do with a past life self. So like, here's a thought that'll really mess with your brain. Mental troubles. Your past life bones are somewhere buried on this planet. Like, your now self is alive and walking around, and the bodies of your past lives are buried somewhere. Maybe one of them is actually buried in your town, right? Like, who'da thunk? That's some crazy shit. The Magician. Yeah. You're manifesting something that's already within you, though. This is... It's almost like that fighter in you. You've been so calm. You've been so collected, but... I mean, especially hearing about Palestine and Congo, yeah, you're going to get a little pissed off. You're going to get a little revved up. You're going to, you know, scream out into the ethers for some fucking justice. That's that 4 energy. I really think there's angry in you that you can use for positive. You might be the voice of someone that can't be heard for some reason, but you can speak for them somehow. You might be helping yeah, you had a past life that's somehow connected to this. Judgment. God hidden in darkness. There is a dark something within you that might need to come out for a minute. Not in a bad way, but again, like when you're fighting a war, a spiritual battle here, sometimes you have to put your foot down. You have to up your protection. You have to remind motherfuckers that they will find out if they mess around with you or yours. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's what needs to happen. For some of you, though, because these are major arcana, it's the divine coming in. This is God's wrath that's about to be unleashed on some people. So it might not necessarily be you. You might be the one in hiding, just working on yourself, again, staying in your lane, and other people are about to find out, but not through you. You're going to feel it, though. You're going to feel the aggression of your ancestors. You are going to feel the wrath that's coming because you are extremely, you're sensitive. You're very sensitive to energy. You walk in a building and you really can see the tension. Like, you can see the love. You can feel the warmth of, you know what I mean? Like, you're sensitive, very sensitive. You experience emotions that are not yours. Let that go. If it's not yours, say it out loud. That's not mine. I don't receive that. Moving right along. I wish you well. I hope you get through this. I feel your pain, but it's not mine. So I can't continue to feel it. Thank you. Right? And send some loving energy back with it. And maybe that's exactly why that's how you help heal people. Anyways, you're keeping to yourself right now. This, I really do feel like this might be a dark deity that has a lot of respect for you, because you know when to fight and when not to. There could be other things that come around and poke you and tempt you and try to get you riled up, but you don't. And there's, you know, their buddies, they go back and they talk to their buddies. Yeah, this one was hard to crack, you know? And they're like, you couldn't get them? Shit. Okay. You know? You really do, like, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. And I feel like that's where you're at. And there might be some of these deities that are like, yo, let me pull back my minions because, my enemies are going to laugh. Like, this person is really important, powerful. Or just not accept, like, it's protected. You're so very protected. That's what it is. I mean, all the above, really, but... yeah, wasting resources. That's what I'm hearing. Your enemies are wasting their resources. Let them. I feel like someone around them is starting to notice. It feels like, you know how there's narcissistic people, right? And they're just mean. But then there's the covert narcissist who you're like the only one that knows the real ugly that they are. Everybody else is falling for this. Oh, they're such a nice person. I feel like someone else is starting to notice, no, this person might actually be covert. You know, they might be a little bit elusive. That's crazy. And now we have someone here with another person on the ground, and it's the fucking Ace of Swords. God above all names elevated. This person elevated themselves to a level that they are not. I'll say it like that. They're not as as they try to make themselves out to be, right? 61, there's that 7, there's that challenge. It says affinity and friendship. Obtain the friendship of anyone. Somebody is going to somehow, Ace of Swords, reach out, communicate with you, that they actually believe you now. They see it now. They might even say something like, I am so sorry that I didn't see it before. This person is elusive, man. They're good. They're sneaky. Very 7 of Swordsy. 7s. I'm telling you. There's something with the 7. Yeah, the World card. I'm telling you. This is coming to a wrap, you know? The dominoes are about to start falling down here. I am getting a series, like a chain reaction. What's recent past? I think we already know that now. I've done talk so much on these 3. On these 3 cards. What's recent past? Interesting. 13 minutes. That's that 4. That 4 energy. That law and justice for what's been done. The Sun. They see it. People are starting to catch on. And look, there's like whistleblowers around this person trying to fly around like they're all fucking high and mighty. And there's people that are like, hey, you don't belong up there. I mean, shine the light, you know? Shine the light. The vivifying God. 64 is a 10, is also a 1. That's the end of something and the beginning of something new here. It says restoration of life. That's calling back your power. Smartest thing you can do in this situation. Protection from adversaries, rabies, and wild beasts. So that tells me that this person has absolutely taken this way too far. I'm hearing it's the savagery for me. This has gone way too far. I don't know why, but I kind of get the feeling, and maybe it's the cherubs, but I get the feeling that children might be involved. Or maybe this has to do like all the way back in your deep past, childhood past with this person. And I was talking about past lives. So that could also, yeah, I can see how all that ties in with this. From the Hermit to the Sun, or well, no, because this is past. So Sun to Hermit. You found some things out and went into hiding. You are holding on to secrets that you might not need to hold on to anymore. Oh boy. Oh boy. What is crowning? Please and thank you. What is crowning? I'm getting like Aquarius, I know. Like you already know. I know. What's crowning? What's crowning? Please. I think you got a lot going on in your head right now. You're just kind of trying to make sense of it all. Maybe 7 of Cups. Oh, it's 8 of Cups. Transformation. Gives consolation in adversity. Sorry, gives consolation in adversity. Says God, the pleasure of man's children. 67, which is 12, 13 of 4. See, you walked away. You're ready to change your life. You're like, I have no love left to give this person. You need to empty that cup and then peace out. You're like, nah, I don't want it. I ain't got no love for you. This is that calling back your energy, releasing anything physical that they may have given you. I feel like you have nothing left to give this person, and that's going to only resonate for a few of you, but like you gave this person all the chances, all the love, all the opportunities you could possibly give, and it's just time to go. They won't let you love them the way that you love. They also won't let you. Okay, that makes sense. This person has a controlling nature. They want you in their hand as if they are God. And they keep trying to encapsulate your light so others don't see who you really are. This person has a suffocating personality when it comes to you. I feel like also they're a smooth talker, so they can convince other people that you're the crazy one. But they also have tendencies that they can't just... Yeah, they're going to slip up. They're going to slip up with other people. They're getting busted. Seen for who they really, truly are. There's that Magician card again. It's coming out for your near future energy. So this is, you know, having everything you need to create what it is you need to. Because you are absolutely onto new things. Magician is the number 1 in the major arcanas. Remember, Fool is 0. 1 is Magician. So this, I mean, that's perfect. You walk away. We saw the World card completely closing the story. Now you're starting a new chapter. And it's on this 7. It's the divine intervention. It's the challenge that you overcame. Overcoming obstacles, right? That's the 7 energy here. It's also the third 7 on the table, which is breaking a curse. 2 7s can indicate a curse. 3 is breaking them. Spiritual wisdom and magic helps one gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets. This is the generous God. $25, which is, like I said, that 7. There's that 6 of Swords. Perception of unity. Protects against accidents. And heals the sick. You know what I'm really getting? Like, I could keep pulling cards, but I think the message is very clear. They freaking despise the fact that we will not sell our soul. There are some of us out there that no matter what, you will not take my soul. How's that song go? I won't ever sell my soul. And I can back that. Yeah. But I really want to know where you at, though. See, they keep testing. They keep wanting it. They want you to give up on yourself. They want you to, like... And it's all these evil fucking deities, man. They really do manipulate. It's crazy how people don't see it. I mean, just alcohol, right? Alcohol, which literally means evil fucking spirit. Like, you drink that and then you wonder why you do things you would never do because you let something in so much that it took over. You were possessed, bitch, by your own doing. Like, hello, duh. Fucking duh. And then people do these things and they really pretend that they don't know why bad things are happening. You don't have to believe it for it to be real, sweetheart. Live in your delusion. But don't be surprised when you keep getting the same results. That's insanity. Because they keep doing the same thing to someone new. There are people that have been around that are going to start noticing the pattern. Like, wait a minute, maybe they're not the problem, because you had the problem with this person and then they left, but then you still had the problem with somebody else and then they left. And then, like, why you keep having that same problem though? It's something they're not learning, and they're jealous. They're upset that you get it. It's love. It's love. It's a frequency. It's octopies get it. Sorry, sometimes I don't know how to speak, which is crazy because that's literally my job here. That's one of my things that I do is I speak. I interpret it for people in a way that we can understand, especially in today's society, in today's world. And I'm just like, octopus gets it. I don't make sense to people. I'm sorry. 3 of Cups. The right hand of God. Master number 22. I have been plagued with 2s, man. Says fame and renown influences commerce, voyages, and great discoveries. I don't like how it looks like a child being, like, doesn't that look like a child in some kind of a ritual? And I'm literally talking about Palestine and Congo. This is an attack on the children of God, those that will not give up our souls no matter what. No matter what. They are so terrified of us coming together. There's more of us than there are of them. We're not the ones that should be scared. And you see that in the political, like, the spiritual battle is mimicked in the political, like, almost to a fucking T. And it's all over the children. It's all over God's children. It's all over love, frequency. And they do it with their fucking pick-me-ass culture and this whole fucking consumerism. But people still want the new iPhone, what is it, 15 now? I get it. I know other people don't get it, and I don't know how to explain it in a way that they can. I wish I did. The Knight of Swords. Protects family, protects fertility of women, intellectual richness, makes children respectful towards their parents. I'm sorry, but I'm fucking over that right now. The older generations need to be more fucking respectful of the children, period. I fucking said what I said. Respect isn't just given, sweetheart. That shit is earned. Anyways, before I get all shadowy, how's the universe viewing you at this time? I'm speaking some harsh truths, you guys. I wouldn't be surprised if my stuff stops popping up on your subscribed and your regular page. You might have to unsubscribe and resubscribe. You might have to turn off notifications and turn them back on. Every time I talk about stuff like this, they do that to me. I mean, the views go down, sure, fine, but what really pisses me off is when people are like, I know I was subscribed to you. Why am I unsubscribed? Because I said some things. I'm not getting your notifications. I didn't know you were posting. Yeah, I said some shit. 6 of Swords, the gentle God. 6, 3 is a 9. 3, 6, 9. That key. That key. Perception of unity. That is my whole goal. Protects against accidents and heals the sick. We did see this already. I had an ancestor come through on Monday. I know it's Saturday, but on Monday he came through and he told me not to get on the road, not to be driving around that night. And he showed me this accident. It was horrible. I was going to be damaged, like permanently, physically altered for the rest of my fucking life. And actually somebody was in the car with me, and they didn't make it. So there were flurries. I remember seeing flurries, and I'm thinking to myself, I already checked the weather, actually, because I did have plans to go out, and it didn't say anything about rain, snow, sleet, flurries, nothing at all. Sure as shit, I sat out that night. I called the person that was supposed to be in the car with me, and Joey, actually. He was okay, though. But I called that person, and I said, hey, this is going to sound weird. And they said, actually, no, it's not, because I saw ambulances on my way to work. And I said, the ambulance happened to be on the left. I don't know why, but that was so specific. And she goes, holy shit, how did you know that? I said, they were coming towards you from the left, right? And she goes, yeah, they were just, like, on their way to the scene. Like, how? And I was like, yeah, we need to not go out tonight. And sure as shit, that night, I looked out at the window around 5, 6 p.m. when I absolutely would have been out driving around, and there were fucking flurries. I was absolutely shook. So, protects against accidents. My bad if I'm spending a second on that, because that one hits home. That's one way I personally... But my intuition, my connection, saved me and my mom's ass that night. Protection. The enemy doesn't like us speaking. They don't like us doing the right thing. They don't like us seeing their bullshit antics, you know? They want to stay hidden, but you can't hide from people like us. We're not afraid to speak up and tell the bully that they're being a fucking bully. I kind of think that's the mom in us, you know? You see that TikTok of the dog trying to chew on the little girl's leg, and she says, Mom! And the dog stops and sits right next to her like, I'm not doing nothing. Mom is like, it means the same thing in every language. You know what I mean? Like, every language. You understand that mom look? Mm-hmm. You act right real quick. It means the same thing in all the languages, the mom look. I know you're not. I know you're not. And then you stop. You're like, no, I'm not. Because I know how to spell consequences. What's the goal here with all of this craziness? The 5 of Wands. It says God, listening, and concealment. Politics and ambition. Wins judgments and protects all those who seek the truth. Maybe this one gets past them. Maybe my views won't go down this time. I love how the word politics is there because of what I'm, like, some of what I'm channeling, like, and how it's all connecting to what's going on in the ethers. I've been screaming to bring the children home. You guys know that. I have this weird gift where I can, like, return lost items. I don't understand how it works yet fully, but it fucking does work. And I've been screaming about the children, you know. And you guys have been watching throughout the years. Those of you that have been with me, as soon as we went into lockdown, I went hard on the children thing because it felt like they weren't letting us go out and find them. You know, I took it fucking personally, like for real personally, in the ethers and physically. That was personal to me, locking us down so we couldn't go find anyways, and then we've got all these children being found in the dumbs. Yeah, I felt pretty good about that one. I put a lot of energy into that, and I'm glad that it was able to help those guys. And like, you guys have seen it over the years. That's just one example of how I've been able to help in that department. But like, now with this Congo thing really coming up, my gears are going all over again. Like, I'm all revved up. I'm all hot about this shit all over again. It's a very sensitive subject. I take being a mom very fucking seriously, and they don't have to be your child to be your child. That's still your child. Like, they're children. That's everybody's children. I know I'm from the States, but I feel like I have the morals and values when it comes to community and family of somewhere the fuck else, and not here. It comes from somewhere else. I don't know where, but it's definitely got to be a past life thing. I don't know exactly how this is like relating to your specific situation. I feel like I'm being guided to share this with you because you are the same. Maybe you are from where that comes from, right? And we are connected somehow. But like, Spirit, fix it now. It's gone on for too long. This is the whole battle. This is the whole fight. The sun. They think of the sun god Ra. And what does he demand? Child fucking sacrifice. And who are the other deities that work with him? You've got the ones that take over or not take over, but that are connected to Valentine's Day, Lupercalia, and what's the other one that's right around that day? And they just have too much in common. And then 9 months later, you have Christmas, where they're literally skinning these children and putting their skins on the tree that you put in your fucking home as a sacrifice to the sun god Ra. And it's just really fucking frustrating to know the truth. And I know there are some people that are like, well, that takes all the fun out of the holiday. It was never actually a holiday, though. It was a day of sacrifice. It was a day of really evil communion. Like, we are fighting things that are honestly over centuries been boosted up in their power, and now I'm getting like analytics. That doesn't really surprise me. Kind of makes you think of the whole story where they've got Bibles in hell too. You see them in church, yeah, but you see them in hospitals, you see them in prisons and jails. And there's this ongoing joke that, yeah, they got them Bibles down in hell too. You do the right thing because you're protected. You're more powerful than they are. They are actually scared of you, especially because I don't feel like you're scared of them anymore. I feel like you've gone toe-to-toe with these fucking deities before. You've seen some of them in your own home. Some of you have shushed the fuck up on the P words that we're not supposed to say. Enzenggeist, yeah, you have shushed them the fuck out of locations. I don't even think all of them were your home. Like, you went in somebody else's home and you removed that shit for them. That's how powerful you are. And I think the reason some of us are getting sick is because we're getting that close to the truth. It sickens us what we are finding out, what we are learning. And we're using all that rage inside of us that we've been holding on to. We've been waiting for the right thing to unleash it on, and this is what it's being unleashed on. But what's happening here is you're not necessarily the one unleashing it on them. You are releasing it to your ancestors, your guides, those that know what to do with this energy, and you're allowing them to use your energy for good. This is a surefire way to make sure that you don't get in your head and fuck up your own plan here, what you plan on doing with your energy. Nothing can even try to disarray you and say that you didn't do it right, you did it wrong, you missed something. This is a surefire way to make sure you don't get caught up in your own head. You don't let those own thoughts mess you up. whether it be the self-sabotage or something else trying to whisper in your ear, especially if you're dealing with that narcissist, echoes of the narcissist, right? You are literally at war here. You are in battle. For some of you, it's personal. For some of you, it's out there in the world, but it's still personal, right? Like this is tugging at your heartstrings. Whatever this is, it matters to you. It matters to you. I see it happening to other people, but it matters to you. This shit is personal some way, somehow. They're destroying the family name. They're destroying childhood and the magic that it's supposed to be. You're making them put that box up in the attic way too early. Stop it. Children are scared to go to school. I fucking cannot. Do fucking better. Do fucking better. These governments, I'm telling you. Do all the way fucking better. Shame on you. Shame on your cow. Potential outcome is the fucking 10 of Pentacles. Inner and outer work helps one keep their job. Protects against disasters, says the Honorable God. I feel like you are on top of this. You are shielded with protection, and you are armed with the truth, the knowledge. You know exactly who the adversary is. Some of you guys are fighting things that I didn't even mention. Those are just a lot of the things that I'm focused on. So if you're focused on them too, that's why we're connecting. The Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. And it literally says Metatron. I've heard theories that Metatron is not necessarily an archangel, but rather a fleet. The name of a fleet, just like Michael, just like, what was the other one that they specifically mentioned? It was a Joe Rogan podcast. I've been diving deep into some of those. But yeah, wow. The recording angel. I heard that. Because they hear things that we don't hear. Their presence is known in rooms that we are unaware, but somehow become aware of. You know how you get that random, like you hear somebody and you know the name, the voice, and you can hear them saying something, good or positive. But like that's the divine playing back a recording. Advancement and progress. Teaches, guides, and records events in the book of life. Well, that right there is confirmation you come from the tree of life. Otherwise, your name wouldn't be in the book of life. Otherwise, you wouldn't be fighting the fight you're fighting. Advancement and progress. This does have to do with that ascension that I've been talking about. It's a collective ascension. This is another really big one where everyone's going through it. That is also a time of great... Oh, and it is the Wheel of Fortune, karma. It's a time of great karma being dished out. Good, bad, right? Karma, dharma being dished out. I can't look at this, the gentle God here, and think this is like a little smack across the face. Like, you so stupid. You so stupid. Give me that back. Shame on you for taking it. It does. It feels like they're going to get smacked across the face by our ancestors for taking our energy, taking our motivation, taking our ability to love and feel safe and feel protected. And what we're supposed to be here to do. I know some of you guys don't like hearing that your mission is to just be, but you're restless right now. You can't be right now because of this. There is karma for that. If that's your mission, believe what was taken from you will be returned. It's not a reason to take it personally. But it is something to help get you through it. I feel like a lot of us are still going through this. I'm hearing there's going to be a lot of light shed on some of these situations. Like, get ready to be mind blown. These are towers, but they're not your towers. They're someone else's towers. You've been calling, truth be known, truth be shown, and here the fuck it is. Three of Wands is underneath the Wheel of Fortune. It says the God of hope, construction of the universe, help with great works, protection from adversaries, sorry. Protection, prevent, oh my gosh. Discovery of secret crimes, saves exiles underneath that. And then the Star, protects against attacks in the courts. The Star is God the just here. Clemency and equilibrium, protects against attacks in the courts. So yeah, someone's really trying to take it to the courts to attack you. And who is the courts? The governors, those that govern people. They changed the Bible, though. You now know the King James Version. But before that, there was another English version that they translated into the King James English Version. They changed some things. They took that part out. How do I wrap the Angel Tarot Celtic Cross spread? Maybe I do with the regular that I normally do, honestly. Messages of love, oracles. What's the lesson here? Passion. Something you've never done before, something that doesn't actually affect you. Not in the sense that it's personal. Like, I don't have any family. I don't have any friends. I've never been to these places. But my heart goes out to them. Like, I am having a hard time getting up and getting ready and eating because I know what other people are going through right now. How is my life still going on as is while that is going on? How the fuck can I sleep at night peacefully in my safe abode while that is going on? Like, I can't function. It is affecting me. It is personal. Because these are innocent. Maybe it's the mom in me. I keep screaming it. The children are off fucking limits. And somebody's going to hear me, damn it. Someone is going to hear me.
Where'd you get this?
Rejection. You rejected the phallus, you rejected the lie, you rejected the bullshit. Someone's getting rejected. Their stuff isn't working anymore. I'm getting like this is a fake magician. There could be somebody that's paying another individual to do spell work on you because they can't do spell work on you. They can't do it. They have to pay somebody else to do it. And I'm getting, they're being rejected. They're like, no, I can't attack this person. They're divinely protected. Look, this rejection is actually divine protection. Like, they paid somebody to attack you and they still chose to protect you and send back the money. They rejected the money. They rejected all of it. They said, no, I will not attack them. They're being rejected. I'm also getting they lied about you. You're the crazy one. That is being rejected. Somebody's like, no, I don't think it is them. Something about they still have the same problems. And you've been disappeared for a minute, you know. You went off grid with this person. You're off the map. I mean, they might still try to find out where you are. Maybe they can, you know, maybe they can peeking on your social media or something like that. Ask family, oh yeah, how are they doing? But they're never going to have the kind of information they're looking for. It's like they need to know something about you, or they need to gather something from you. Like they're trying to find a soft spot to put this fish hook in you so they can like pull on your shit whenever they want, slow you down, hold you back, take from you. But they can't find a soft spot because there is no soft spot for them anymore. You've given all you can give. You have nothing left to give. Interesting. Yeah, I cannot with how protected you are. Especially your finances, your relationships, your reputation, your goals. I am hearing ancestry too. There's an ancestor that maybe you think would be on this person's side, but they're absolutely not. Okay, give me 1 second. Yeah, oh my God, they're unavailable because that person is unable to give you all that you deserve. I can't make this up, and I'm actually getting a little bit weirded out with just how accurate this is. Yes, that does happen. Yeah, because they've got obstacles, unhealed wounds that they need to work on. And they might, but they haven't. Not yet. I do feel like they're watching you. This is reminding me of a family member that's trying to go behind my back and like invest in my children after they lied. They said I lied about them. I didn't. But and now they're trying to have some kind of connection with my children. Not my special needs son, but my other two. It's really fucking ugly, and it's putting them in a position like they don't want to be in. They're not stupid. They know that this person is the reason that half our family doesn't want shit to do with us. They saw how much it hurt me. Like, they don't want anything to do with this person. So I wonder if there's some kind of message for me in this too. Yeah, she shouldn't be watching. She shouldn't be anything that she's doing, but it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. Like, show just how low, dirty, ugly you are. If the shoe was on the other foot, you know damn well you'd be losing your mind, and family would be blowing up my phone telling me how wrong that is. So, like, don't even try to play, like, innocent anything. There was no innocent. There was no, I was just about that. That was, you tried to come for me through my children. You're fucking trash. I have literally nothing to say about that, really. But go ahead and make yourself look stupid, because that's all you fucking did. You showed how dirty you play, and you showed how dirty somebody else plays. You're just both a couple of dumb idiots, fanning each other's fires, thinking you're doing something, but the only person you're convincing is yourself at this point. If you're even able to do that. Pretty fucking obvious, but I'll stay in my lane and let you fuck up yours. Anyways, guys, let that be a lesson. That's what I've got for you today. I hope this message helps those of you that are going through it, and I really hope that it helps give you some clarity. It gives you some, it's not even clarification, which is really all that tarot should be, but I hope it gives you what you need to keep pushing through. That's what I really felt like this was. You're not going to be unheard forever. Your voice too will be heard. And it might be through somebody else recognizing the same thing and speaking on it. They're heard. Maybe you weren't, but they are. And the fact that you already said everything that they're saying, like, it's... That's what the catalyst is. That's what the tower is. You're alone in something, but not for long. Not for long. Everything's about to switch and be the way it should be. So whatever it was that was impacting you so much, it wasn't for nothing. And something will be done about it. It might not be what you were hoping. It might not be when you were hoping, but something will be done about it. Don't give up. I love you guys. I'm going to leave this right here. I hope this helps. Until next time, stay beautiful.